As you can already see in the title, this look was inspired by these nails. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's jump right into this look. I'm going to start off by using my P. Louise primer in the shade Rumor 2. Blending it out. Just packing it into place to make sure it's nice and covered. I wanted to do something colorful with rhinestones and glitter. So to do my transition shade, because I'm doing a cut crease, I'm going to start by using my Forever Beauty palette by Makeup by Yana. She is an amazing makeup artist from Chicago, and her palette looks like this. And it's super pretty, perfect for everyday looks, natural glams. Even if you want to add a little date night look, you have the glitters in there and the dark shades as well. So I'm gonna go in with a small blended brush and just start blending it out. I think the transition shade I'm using is gonna be brown. I'm gonna cut this crease. I think I'm gonna just play it by ear and go in with this like cool shade brown that's in her palette and start just placing it here, just to give me like some leverage on where I want to cut that crease. Yeah, just to give me like a basis on what to go off of as far as the cut crease. And I'm gonna just start blending that out with another brown, but a more warm color, a more warmer brown. So the first shade I used is this brown, and now I'm going in with like this cream color here. I don't want like a super dark cut crease, so we just gonna go with those two shades to make it nice and neutral for those neon pigments, because I think I'm gonna cut the crease and add some neon pigments. That's where I'm at with it. We playing it by ear, y'all. We playing it by ear. And I don't know if I posted the picture or mentioned the inspo, but I saw a gorgeous nail design on Instagram by this nail tech. I will post a picture of the inspiration below. I actually think I want to go a little bit darker. That's why I like kind of play it by ear. Just taking that dark color and just really making sure I deepen up that crease so when I cut it, it can be nice and sharp. And just make sure you blend it out to reduce the look of harsh lines, to make it nice and radiant. Just take a nice blending brush with a little pressure and start blending out those edges. And you can use a softer shade, like a lighter shade. I feel like doing a cut crease with one of those brushes that's super hard is crazy. But then it'd be like, I need my brush to be nice and hard to do my cut crease. Not real hard, like that is like, that's like, I'm gonna show you. I did this one, and basically what they do is they take the dual lash glue or some type of glue and really flatten the brush down. So I'm gonna try to do this method. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I just think that it's so hard to get that glide that you want. But let me see. It definitely makes it sharper. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's just not, I'm not used to it, y'all. Yeah. Fill that in. And remember I said I was using I think I'm doing a glitter wing. So all this will be shadow. But I'm gonna try it over here. Like a lot here, but I'm gonna be using pink, green, yellow, and orange, and purple. No, go get it to gray. So everything except the blue. How they look when you separate them. They all separate. The blue is the only one I didn't separate. The rest of them is separate. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the lime green first. These loose pigments can be very, very tricky, so you really have to take your time when you are applying them and make sure that your base, which is your eyeshadow base, is nice and tacky so that it can adhere to your eyelid. If you do it on a dry eyelid space, it might have a lot more fallout than what you see here. Now, I'm going to go in with the green, and then I'm going to go in with the yellow. But I made a mistake. Y'all going to see the mistake that I made. When y'all see it, I'll be right back. In this moment, I realized I fucked up. So I supposed to put the orange between the pink and the yellow. It's just part of the scenario. It makes it more radiant. It's part of the color theory. But yeah, I did not do that. So I messed it up. And trust me, I'm finna fix it. I'm going to take a white liner. This liner is by Super Beauty. This is like the only liner I would use at this point because it's so crack free and it's pigmented. Creamy as well. I'm going to just outline my crease. I'm sorry. Just making it a little bit thicker. Some of my liner brushes are thin because it's easier for me to control it. Alright, so I'm going to use the Crayon Case Big Box, and I'm going to be using, it's like LaSalle. It's like a white pigment. Oh, this is really, it's really probably not. It's the palette, it's the freaking. So I think I'm just going to fill that in. I don't know if that was a good idea. Not putting primer down. But we're here now. We're here now. Stellar by Stay Golden Cosmetics. If you are purchasing any of their glitter, you can use my code Mika to get 15% off of this glitter. And just apply it all over my this wing. And I'm thinking if I don't I'm actually thinking about take it, blow it out, and I'm actually going to go all the way to the back because I'm going to still put the rhinestones on top. I mean, in the back to blow it out, so I'm going to still put the rhinestones on top of it. But this is what it is. I'm gonna do the same thing with this section. Just apply the glitter. Take that spoolie and just clean out I just clean off the lid before I go any further, so none of the glitter get in my eye. After applying the rhinestones to my eyes, I went ahead and started putting my face on. So now my face is on. The foundation, concealer, and contour is on. I'm going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder to set the rest of my face. Taking my white NYX jumbo liner to put in my waterline, and then I'm going in with that same transition color, that brown, and smoking out the bottom of my waterline. Now I'm gonna take my bronzer palette by Pimpy, and I'm gonna start warming my face back up with that bronzer palette. After warming my face back up, I like to go back in with my setting powder, so I'm gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier setting powder and my E30 brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna set the side of my nose. Then I'm gonna go in with my dual-sided Kryolan's lip liner. This is in the shade brown, and I'm gonna just line my lips up. After lining my lips up, I used the Suva Beauty's matte liquid lipstick, and I started to apply that to my lips. After applying that liquid lipstick, I wanted to really dramatize those rhinestones, so I went back in with the Duo Lash Glue, and I started placing it on the side of my face, right where that wing connect, and I after completing the rhinestones, I went in with some glitter by Stay Golden Cosmetics. I believe this was in the shade Glitz. But after a while, I just figured that it was doing too much because my eyes had already had glitter and rhinestones, plus neon pigments, plus liner. I didn't want to do so much with my lips. I feel like it was throwing me off. So as you can see, I kept looking at it and I didn't like it. So I just ended up wiping it off and going in with just a regular ombre nude. So I went back in with that Duo lip liner, and then I applied some Acid Rain base in the shade Tangy Tease from P. Louise right in the middle of my lips, and I just left it like that, y'all. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and hit the notification bell just to be notified whenever I post more. So thank you so much for joining in. Until the next live. See you on the next video, y'all.